What do you call the podcast?
You call it the Hit
Pause
Podcast.
with
Ivan.
and David.
We said each other's names.
We did, that was cute.
I know. A couple goals.
The podcast where each week I try and outdo David with the intro and surprise him.
Which has been your favourite intro so far? Can you remember?
Back in season 1.
Nice.
Back in season 1.
Oh,
you know,
those
callback. Oh, this show really went downhill. Season 1 was better than season 2.
Unsubscribe.
Basically, like, any of the first, say, 2 or 3 that we did that were just so bad. Such a mess.
I was so young as well. My one is definitely the Liga Hugo one, because we actually got that one nailed.
Oh, how did it go?
I don't know. If I could, I would have done it now. But it was really just good.
Well, I suggest you go back and listen then and check it out.
Hit pause and listen to it.
So this is the podcast where we introduce a new YouTuber to you guys every week.
Mm-hmm.
Talk a little bit about them, who they are, what they're all about.
How we think about them, their way they go into the industry, that kind of stuff.
Almost every YouTuber has some scandals as well, so we normally go into that.
Yeah. And
pretty much everyone that we've talked about has a scandal.
That's true.
And that's not out of choice, they just do. Name to me one that doesn't. Actually, Niga Higa.
Yeah,
does he have a scandal?
Although I did see a suggested video saying things rich YouTubers don't show you. It's like him clearly photoshopped with a Ferrari.
David, that's hashtag fake news right there.
Owning a Ferrari is such scandal.
This is what they don't tell you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's usually what we cover. And sometimes even the YouTubers are new to us, but we just, give them a go.
So this season we're doing things a little differently from season 1. We're doing a new YouTuber each week.
Season 1.
Okay, enough reminiscing about season. We're doing a YouTuber that neither of us have watched before.
Yeah.
Each week.
Mm-hmm. And then we give ourselves a week to get enough to give you guys at home a good enough understanding, and maybe a bit of a push to watch them yourselves.
So we spend a week, researching down in the YouTube library.
Yeah.
Putting in the hours.
Oh man, every time I get a call from the wife, like, you coming home? Like, nah, so many more videos
so
to
many
watch.
hours. I've been up all night.
It shouldn't be true, but it is.
So who we got this week?
You say it.
This is way different from any of the YouTubers we've covered before. This one is a second in our category of people and blogs.
Yeah.
So last week we did Sniper Wolf. Pretty regular stuff, one person facing the camera, doing
talking
stuff.
about stuff, making you entertained.
Exactly. This channel this week is Satisfying Slime ASMR.
Say that again.
Satisfying Slime ASMR.
Now do it in an ASMR way.
Satisfying Slime
ASMR. Damn it, I messed up.
I don't know.
No, I didn't. I didn't mess up. Yes.
We're going to have to listen to that one later with some headphones in, just see how good it is.
That's how you get the good content.
Yeah. So, if you don't know what ASMR is, it's basically...
I bet you can't remember what it stands for.
I bet I can. This is just like that time we did the whole alphabet backwards.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so it's...
Autonomous.
Autonomous? No, it's auto... It's a different auto word. It's like...
There's another one?
Okay, well, let's go with autonomous. This is going well so far. We're on the first letter.
S.
Sensory.
And then meridian, I remember.
Oh yeah, meridian. What does that word even mean?
I only remember geography, where they teach you about the meridian.
Oh yeah, the meridian. Oh yeah. That's like the line.
Is that some like equator? We're really smart people.
Yeah, we're really good. Yeah.
And then the R is response.
Response, yeah. So it's videos that, like, I don't know, do something satisfying either in terms of look or sound. It's usually sound.
Usually the sound, yeah.
And it gives you a kind of tingly feeling of your body. Not everybody gets it.
Yeah, I sure don't. But it's really similar to the primitive technology video, even though that's visual.
You think?
The audio of it.
Oh yeah,
is one of those that, like, regular ASMR videos people listen to in like headphones in the background, that kind of thing.
Right. That is true. So we covered primitive technology before. And it's basically in the woods.
Yeah.
So it's like crackling fire.
Hear the rain in the background.
Oh, the rain especially. I tell you what, I do get that ASMR, but it's only really for sounds.
Yeah, exactly.
So this channel is, I mean,
this is gonna be a difficult one to describe.
I feel so ridiculous.
I will
describing
put as many links as possible in the description.
I think you need one to really understand. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all, basically.
Yeah.
But it's people playing with slime, with like silly putty and what are the other ones called? I don't know the names of them.
Great job.
Yeah, good stuff.
Think about when you were a kid and you played with Play-Doh.
Right,
but
exactly.
now the thing is slime.
And they basically just like play with it and make it make sounds, but I don't really like the sounds mostly.
And then they have different textures. They probably freeze some to specific temperature, then they play around it, try and mix it with different colors.
Oh, yeah. And I guess people, enjoy this stuff because they've got a good...
Even though they have only like 1.1 million, and I say only like it's not a lot, but we talked about high numbers. But in this category, apparently they are pretty high. Yeah. In the people and blogs, I don't know why, but they are like one of the biggest. The views themselves are high.
Yeah.
After a while, they get high. Like they start off, well, maybe not. They're in the hundreds or 200s. But then you get the random ones that are like 1.4 million or their most popular video, which is 44 million. So it's a tough one.
I think that's because the top watch video is going to completely outstrip everything else because, like I said, once you've seen one, you actually kind of have seen them all. Like you're not going to go. You probably
clearly someone's
unless you're. I mean, unless you're us, you're not going to sit and watch like 10 videos.
Yeah, no, I agree. They are kind of the same. If they, I could like differentiate which one has a better sound than the other. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I don't really know what people go for.
Okay. So I'll admit, I was watching these and I'm just thinking like, even now I'm just thinking like these are so stupid. But
offensive.
Okay, rewind. Okay, let's hit pause on that. Right. No, more like I just don't. It's just not for me. Like I was like, I'm not really getting this.
Yeah.
But then I watched the iceberg slime videos, and I was like, ooh, that is.
That hit my sensory response.
Hit my meridian. Ooh, right in the meridian.
Oh, yeah. Every time, if I had a nickel for every time I got hit in the meridian, I wouldn't have as many views as this, but it would be something.
Yeah, I mean, the iceberg ones, we'll link a video in the description. Thanks, David.
Yeah, I'll totally remember that.
Are basically where it's slime, but the top layer of it is like kind of dried out and crispy. Kind of like gravy when you leave gravy out, and it's got like a layer on the top, and then they poke through it, and it kind of crunches on the top, and then goes in.
Okay, I see. Yeah, but
I don't know. Those were good ones. You should check them out because those ones are pretty good.
Yeah, I do like how they can be creative enough that like normally you would think the same way we're saying if you've seen one you've seen them all, but they can make it into like something you've never seen before. Exactly.
And actually that brings me to my favorite one of their videos.
Food one?
It's the food one. Yeah. So again, David's gonna link it in the description.
Yeah,
thanks a lot, David.
Yeah.
And they make food out of slime and then just like try and use it like food. So they do this one with cookies where they fill a glass with this white slime, and it looks actually like milk. Yeah. And then they make these cookies out of it as well. But when they go to dip it in the milk, it just sticks. It's kind of funny. But those ones are actually really creative and like kind of cool.
And the sushi one, that took a lot of effort. Like to get all the fillings.
Yeah. The sushi one is actually like pretty insane.
Yeah.
I actually even like the buttering the toast one at the start.
Actually, I kind of get that feeling. A lot of people get that, what's the word? Somebody came over...
Meridian.
Somebody therapeutic, that's it. Somebody came over in the holidays. It was like, can I wash the plates? It's like, wow, no one ever volunteers in a holiday.
They wanted
like
to
a
wash
family.
the plates.
Yeah, like it was Christmas. Like there's a lot of plates. But it's like,
really?
I really just enjoy having music in it, like instrumental music and washing the plates. So at the same time, I've been trying to figure out people who like this must have like a little like, I don't want to call it a fetish, but like a bit of a soft spot for certain things that are pleasing to the eye.
Okay, so on the washing the plates thing, I read this thing once that was like, successful people do the dishes. And it was like, I think it was Bill Gates. I mean, Bill Gates is just a lovely guy anyway. Mm-hmm. But apparently...
Are you sure he just didn't do that for, like, the kids to, like, you're right, Dad.
Okay, look, I'm just going to tell you what I heard. I can't back this up at all.
Right.
But basically that he always does the dishes by hand.
Nice.
Says that he finds it, like, it's good, like, Zen moment.
Probably his creative, probably how he thought of Microsoft in general.
Probably while doing the dishes, yeah. He invented the whole thing.
He was washing the windows. No, that's terrible. But, I agree.
No way he was washing the windows. Washing the windows sucks.
Sometimes you need that moment to, like, reflect or just, use all your motor skills.
How many motor skills are you using washing the dishes?
How do you wash dishes?
How do you wash the dishes?
My tongue. But yeah, like, I've actually been kind of curious.
Jumping up and down, running around, soap flying everywhere. I'm washing the dishes, Mom.
Look at me. Look at me.
Look at me.
Who do you think the audience, like, describe the audience of the people who watch these videos? Do you think they're just regular guys, hipsters, moms?
Okay, wait. You mean like regular viewers?
Yeah, subscribers.
Like the dedicated. Oh, boy.
You and I?
Tricky.
Artists?
I wouldn't say us. Like, no.
Musicians?
No.
Take
it's
it
people
too far.
that just have that thing, like you said, like, just get that feeling from this stuff.
Fair. Okay, yeah.
Whilst it doesn't really satisfy me watching them, like, squash it all up and make bubbles in it and stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of get it. I get that would be satisfying to some people.
But some people are, like, overwhelmed by, like, oh, this is just what I needed. Like, I got home, I just had to watch one.
Oh, just gotta get in and do it.
Or they leave it running on, like, a long playlist as they go to bed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can see
sleep.
that. Yeah, a little relaxation. Maybe so. There's one really funny one that I saw, which I share with you, which was where they get this, like, stress ball thing of a little dinosaur, and, like, you squeeze it, and and like a ball of liquid thing comes out of its mouth. It's like in rubber, and they cut it open to see what's inside, trying to empty all the stuff into a little dish.
Weirdly enough, I wish it was a kid doing it.
Oh, well, how do you know it was?
No, look at that. You can tell by the hands.
Yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. And just completely misses the pot. It's just it's just really funny.
This reminds me of, like, videos where a kid, again in this whole first person look, is, like, just creating stuff out of Lego. Even though the last 10 seconds where you see what he made in Lego is the awesome part. People just enjoy watching him create it. So that could be it also for this. Like, the art in getting those colors to mix rather than, oh, look what they did.
I don't know, man. I think you're too much on the art angle. I think it's just it's just pure ASMR for people.
Fair enough.
It's purely that.
Have you seen any other ASMR ones?
Yeah, I've seen, like,
I know,
like, sound ones.
Yeah, I know ones where it's just a person whispering.
Whispering. And then, like, rain and that stuff.
Yeah.
But I
just want an ASMR troll who does it and then, like, in 2 minutes in just screams the loudest.
Yeah. But the thing is, before watching this channel, I didn't know you could get ASMR visually. I thought it was a sound thing. I thought it was purely
But then
sound.
maybe it is, and they just need really good visuals with it, and this is what they chose. Because ASMR...
I guess it does make those sounds when they squeeze it all together.
Yeah. Oh, that was the most popular one. The ones that... the most popular video, the rainbow one.
Yeah.
That one had a very crunchy sound throughout, and it really made me want Rice Krispies.
Ooh.
Because it literally had the same texture. So
I think it's like crunching on leaves. Crispy leaves on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No? You don't know what I'm talking about?
You
never stepped on a leaf.
I just eat it? No.
No, not eat. Jesus Christ.
I thought I was going to learn something else about you, but...
So, on a scale of 1 to Meridian, how ASMR are you?
Equator. Whatever that means.
Good answer.
I mean, it's great, but... I mean, for season 2, you gotta say, none of these are like, total subscribe. But it's still a good channel.
Hey, I'll say, give it a go. Maybe it's your thing.
Yeah.
Basically.
We should say, though, that this channel is a bit of a compilation channel.
Yeah, so I don't know. From what I can tell,
it's hard to tell. They haven't given much about them to know if they're like the big daddy of ASMR.
I think they make videos themselves because it does say they're like family and friends and stuff.
Sure. I see what you mean.
Yeah, it says.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it says they do make stuff themselves,
but you can tell from the majority of some of their videos that they get them from like
Instagram mostly.
Yeah, some like independent, less famous Instagram ASMR like videos, and then they just put it on theirs and they add other people
with permission,
of course. Yes,
no accusations here.
See, our first YouTuber without any scandals, one could say.
Oh,
although we don't know.
Have we done any digging?
In fairness, maybe
dig hard enough.
They put that description because of what happened 2 years ago. Or they probably got caught for like...
Now they're a family channel.
Exactly. Yeah. But they don't have 10 minutes. Imagine if they were 10 minutes long. They should be, because, people probably like it for a while.
But they're longer than I always think. I'm always like, okay. The first, 30 seconds ends, and I'm like, okay, that must be it. What? Like, it's still going?
Yeah.
They just pile loads of these videos together. I mean, actually, it's crazy the amount of content with this.
Yeah, how often? They post quite often. In fairness, again, they are using other people's.
Yeah, but they
post like
4 videos in a day.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like how many? I mean,
yeah, take that, Jake.
How? Yeah, I mean that's actually insane because they are compilations.
Yeah,
so there must be a ridiculous amount. Of people,
and they all seem to have really cool names. Like Satisfying Slime is a good name.
Satisfying Slime. That is
and
a good
then
name.
One of the Instagram names that they took was what was it called? Itsy Bitsy Slime. That was it.
Oh yeah, Itsy Bitsy Slime's a good name as well.
I think the little thing that gets you famous is having a good name.
I'm just gonna check Itsy Bitsy Slime on Instagram because they're one of the key ones. And if you check Itsy Bitsy Slime's Instagram, it's like it looks nice.
Yeah,
they've just taken such nice thumbnails of everything.
Yeah,
it's all in this really similar
good
style.
Camera.
Like the slime actually looks, I don't know, attractive. It looks. I want to eat it.
Yeah, I get it. I want to touch it.
Right? I want to touch it. Yeah, I think that's a big part of the ASMR. Like, it really makes you want to touch it. Didn't you get a bit in some of them? Like,
I needed 4K. If I had 4K, it would probably.
Oh man, some of these videos would be good on 4K. Itsy Bitsies would. Some of them are low quality though.
Dude, we could start a VR one.
VR slime.
Ooh.
That's actually quite a good idea.
Because think about it, you would
VR ASMR.
Ooh,
ASMVR.
Nah,
no,
failed.
Anyway, VR ASMR is good enough.
Just like our intros.
Yeah, we're winging the whole thing anyway.
I do get the appeal. It's just, unfortunately, I'd get tired of it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how long are you going to watch one of these things? Most people are.
But I do like the fact that there are so many types of YouTubers out there.
Yeah, exactly. I just can't believe the amount of content that's being made on slime.
Yeah. Do you have any New Year's resolutions for YouTubers? Because I like stuff like this where people are just getting out of the barrier of, videos like this get views, therefore we must do this. So again, stuff like this or primitive tech, just do what you want rather than, like, there's so many ways that they could do this and still fall in the formula. You know what I mean? Like, add a bit of a vlog element to it. Like us going to the shops and buying the stuff, you know what I mean? But they're just going straight in.
To be honest, I think that there's going to be like a bit of a bubble burst type thing.
You try to make an analogy.
Oh, with the slime. Yeah. Oh man, I'm good at this. I'm good at this.
You were saying.
Okay, so in the last video, I know I keep talking about this, but in the last video we mentioned how PewDiePie recently spoke about lots of YouTubers getting depressed, basically, and burning out because they keep doing the same stuff over and over and like acting over happy and like it's too hard. I just think that this is at the moment there's loads of YouTubers coming out and saying this and are like taking breaks and stuff, and I think it's all I don't know. I think that it's going to happen for a lot of people.
It's their fault. Next time, make videos that you enjoy.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't see it like work. And
Yeah,
before
that's
you know
the
it,
thing.
10 years has gone by.
That's the thing. You start off enjoying them. Like
then-
PewDiePie started off enjoying playing
But then
Minecraft videos.
You want those views, you want that money.
Exactly. So it is really hard, but...
And it's
I don't
actually
know.
better for channels like ASMR. Well, actually, in fairness, I don't know how full that industry is. But one would assume they have less competition, therefore less pressure, and then less depression.
Yeah. So, my New Year's resolution would be to not get stale. That's why I think it's good that we do the seasonal thing on this podcast, because, change it up.
Yeah, take a break from listening to you.
Yeah, I never have a break.
Yeah, I want to see a YouTube rewind with, like, I guess it has to have the popular people, otherwise no one will watch it. But it'll be nice to see independent people that don't really get, which is what we're trying to do, just like bring out people maybe you've not heard before.
Actually, that'd be good. I wish that there was they do have an up and coming kind of section.
But isn't that the UK one? YouTube Spotlight.
Yeah, it's UK, yeah. But well, okay, anyway.
Such a dead channel. If I worked at Google, I would do stuff like this.
Exactly. Like, why don't they do more of, like, curation and stuff like that?
Yeah, so they don't forget what started. I know they bought it off the guy who had the original idea to, like, just let people be free and creative. But now they've turned it into such a commercial market that it'd be nice if they gave people who are not out there for the money.
Thing is, they have to, because YouTube doesn't actually make money, like, still.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then they're just going to get shut down. I guess they can't shut it down. Really.
Because someone else will take
If it wasn't owned by Google, it would be shut down.
True, they would have given up.
That's why there's no real competitors, because it's so expensive to run. So only someone like Google could do it.
Yeah. But what is the expensive part? Like, look at Dailymotion and other, like, hosting sites that people dump videos. Why is it hard for them? I mean, this is getting deep, but...
It's just really expensive to host all that content and to feed it out in a way that's like, like not really slow.
Fair. Okay. Yeah. If you want to make it quick and easy for the viewer or the,
Exactly. You have to be able to
consumer.
watch a video and like they've said before in interviews and things, like, every time that a user sees that loading icon, we've failed.
Yeah. Well,
Well, to me, it's true because it's real annoying.
Yeah. All right. No, fair enough.
Because basically, they want to do, anyone that's on a worse connection, they shouldn't be gated from the content. They just should be feeding it to them better.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, lower resolution or, whatever they do. They do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Maybe they should make
Smart stuff.
a YouTube torrent. And that way, people...
Oh, and you just download the video.
Actually, they did have that and they took that away.
Oh, yeah, you could download to, like,
I
watch
used
later
to do
or
that for,
something.
like, epic mealtime videos. And then watch them later. But I guess because of
That
ads...
would be so good.
But then you wouldn't get
tube.
ads.
Yeah, but surely they could do it, like, download it with the ads included.
I don't know. But then how would they feed back on how many ads were watched?
And then it just syncs up after you go back online.
Okay, they're syncing up, probably.
Spotify, does kind of subscription model. I guess not. Fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would
But,
be pretty cool.
if I worked at YouTube Rewind, I'll put that in place as well as YouTubers like this.
Yeah, I know. What did you think of the YouTube Rewind this year?
That's okay.
I thought it was okay too. They really got some memes going that I had forgotten about.
Oh yeah. Speaking of slime, when there was Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
Oh yeah.
Hey, maybe that was their plug. It
actually could be.
But it would have been more colourful and more quiet.
Yeah, that is true. But that's a good point, because to be honest, when I watched that, I was like, why are they throwing this stuff around? Like,
Exactly. But
what is this
maybe that was the
slime
meme
doing
of the year
anything?
and we're just too old and didn't know about it.
Yeah, I guess so.
But if anything, because
Has
this
slime happened before? Is this
exactly
it?
Because this YouTube channel, we saw pretty high up in the category section. So surely YouTube themselves know about satisfying slime.
Exactly.
So if anything, if they did, that was their opportunity. Like, they'd have to give them a whole 5-second reel.
Mm-hmm.
But
Man, it was really funny. I know I keep talking about PewDiePie at the moment.
Oh boy, I
like,
can't wait for that podcast.
Oh jeez, I've been watching so
Do
much.
I even need to be there when we do it?
He was just going on about the Vine takeover.
Oh yeah, but
Vine shuts down, so everyone flocks to YouTube. You got
more
the
like vlogs to YouTube.
Oh no!
They all vlog.
The Paulas, Lily Pons, like all of them. They're all. They're not YouTubers,
and they came
man.
roughly in the same 2-year window.
Yeah, I mean, no, they literally did because once it shut down, they all just came directly over and started doing really well, like straight away. So respect them for doing well, you know. But
and then they picked both the fan base of the Viners and like, oh, who's this person?
But I mean, come on.
Hey, let's bring ASMR to Vine.
Ooh.
6 seconds. I don't know if
It's
that's
gonna work
enough.
great on Vine. Come on, they're on Instagram. How long are Instagram videos?
Oh, they are a minute.
Is that maximum time?
Yeah, it's a minute.
Oh.
I
Well,
bet
most of them are shorter than that,
everyone has to max that out surely. Because like, unless it's the visual appeal like you're saying, because you would want to listen to that for a while.
Yeah, that is true. But that's why you go to the YouTube channel for the compilations.
I see. That's true.
So it is Satisfying Slime ASMR is basically just a compilation channel.
Like how there's been Vine compilation channels that apparently again get ads.
Yeah,
even though it's not their stuff.
By the way, did you know you can still go and watch all the old Vine videos?
On what website?
On Vine.com.
Oh, like on the website.
You can actually go to the Vine website. I don't think it's happening or not, but you can actually go to the Vine website and they have all these like 2016 compilation of the best Vines.
Oh,
so
sure,
15.
sure.
I really recommend it. Actually, they're really fun.
But in fairness, you could just go if the YouTubers are smart, they put their stuff on their YouTube channel.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
but you're right. For like random stuff you never knew about.
I gotta say, I want some slime now.
I gotta say,
how do you make slime? I think
I'm gonna try the whole idea of listening to this tomorrow night. Not tonight, tomorrow night. And then just putting it in the background and just seeing if it works.
If it turns you on or not.
My meridian.
If it touches your meridian.
Oh,
no, I'm just going to find some other like sound-based ASMR ones and try those out.
There's probably a lot more, like anyone who knows ASMR clearly more than we do will tell us that there's like loads of other categories. And I'm sure one of them would work for us.
There's one that I really like that, I don't know if it counts as ASMR, but it kind of gives me that feeling. It's just like a yoga guy, like talking through like a yoga thing.
So it's not actually doing yoga.
It's like yoga meditation, but he's speaking basically
throughout. Oh, okay, so like the whole what's his name? The
like,
painter.
Think about your hand. What painter? What?
Bob Ross. Jeez.
Oh! Come on,
that's ASMR.
Bob Ross is actually ASMR. Like when he scrapes the brush and stuff.
Now,
and
that's
the way
the
he
feeling
speaks,
that I wanted from the slimy bit.
He was
but
like
I think it's a
original.
bit too watery and crunchy for
wet.
yeah, exactly.
I don't like the wet sounds because they always do it where they stick their fingers straight in.
It's good for the senses. Oh, this is now I know exactly what I need.
Okay, go on.
Because this
describe to me the perfect ASMR meridian touching David video.
Okay, so let me tell you why Satisfying Slime doesn't work is because it has moments where the sound is striking, which is good. I can imagine that's what people want, but for me,
like the bubbles,
it kills the mood.
Oh,
like it's like, what was that noise? kind of thing. But then Bob Ross keeps
just sitting there jumping, like, whoa, what was that?
Exactly. Like, Mom, you don't even live in the country. But for Bob Ross, if no one knows about him, just search him at YouTube or on Netflix. If you listen to his stuff, it's all at the same tone.
Yeah, it is. It's smooth. Like if you were looking at the recording of it, like it would all be a perfect line.
Perfect
basically.
line. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I bet if he doesn't even have a heartbeat.
I gotta be honest. I was
like he would literally.
His heartbeat's just like.
Exercise.
I gotta be honest, I don't get shocked by any of the sounds in the ASMR videos.
Have you listened to this Satisfying Slime with headphones though?
Oh, I have not. Is
fan.
it the bubbles?
Is it the bubbles?
The bubbles. Is that the bit that makes it,
a lot of stuff. More the crunching ones where they have like a pop with every time the person like squeezes it.
Right. Yeah. They also do like reviews of slime and stuff as well. So they go out and get the latest slime.
Of course.
Where do you get slime? Right? Where's everyone?
I actually do want to know. Not that I'd buy it, but I just want to know like how much it costs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm curious actually.
But
we got to go out on a mission.
There are people that review some weird stuff like cereal. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. But at least cereal you can like eat. Like it's I don't know. It's like okay, it's the ASMR thing. Okay, I get it. But can you imagine how if you do get ASMR off these videos, how good would it be to actually do it yourself in person?
The amount of ladies you would pick up.
Yeah, right in the meridians.
I swear, it just lasts into the next podcast.
It can't be that hard to get slime. Right?
No, definitely not.
Why would you watch the videos? Just play with the slime.
But then how would you wouldn't, probably don't have a good enough background noise. You wouldn't get the pleasure of the sound
as much.
And don't you think that some of these cameras are better than your actual eyes? So, if anything, if I could add a filter to my eyes, then maybe I'll do it myself.
It's called sunglasses.
Yeah, that's true. That's just one. That's the Meridian filter. But yeah, no. If anything, so far, like between Sniper Wolf and Satisfying Slime, I'm more curious to like watch a bit more of this.
Oh really? Oh, ASMR, really?
Yeah, even though Sniper Wolf is more my mainstream if I had to pick between the two. But I'm just a bit curious. It's gotten me curious.
I don't know. Sniper Wolf is like, it's more of that YouTube thing that it's kind of just seems formulaic and kind of, it's kind of basic.
Yeah, whereas this one is completely new and different. But again, like you said, you may get, like after a couple of videos, like, I get it now.
Exactly. Yeah. Like some of them are long as well.
Yeah. And if there's anything we know about YouTube or 2018 in general, is people don't have time.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'll literally be sat there watching a 5-minute ASMR video, and like
I'm surprised they don't have like a Spotify link.
Like 2 minutes in,
Spotify on the train.
I bet you anything if you type ASMR into Spotify, there's going to be all kinds.
Take
of
that, Ed Sheeran. I can imagine if you have really good soundproof headphones, listening to this on the most chaotic train might be amazing.
Actually would be nice.
Okay, that is my next challenge. I'm going to try that.
I'm going to find an ASMR video of a train noise to listen to on the train.
Well, you're going to find a video of a train noise?
Yes.
But yeah, no, I'm going to give that a try.
Uh-huh.
But it's ASMR...
Okay, so ASMR has its whole own genre on Spotify.
It should.
Okay, it's got trigger sounds, sleep sounds, binaural beats. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
But I'm going to check this whole section
out. Sounds meridian-y.
Ooh, that really vibrates my meridian.
My meridian binaurals.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, so that's Satisfying Slime ASMR.
In a nutshell.
So next week, we're going to be coming back at you with another
I
YouTuber.
swear if it's PewDiePie,
it might have to be PewDiePie.
I'm not going to be there.
I don't need you, man. I'll do about PewDiePie all day. So tune in next week.
Yeah, we don't really have a category yet, but basically we'll choose a different category than the last two.
Yep. And see you then. See you then. This has been the Boss Podcast. I'm so shit.
Terrible. Unsubscribe.